Kunja Bihari. Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava. Kunja Bihari. Gopi Janabalava Girivaradhari. Gopi Janabalava Girivaradhari. Yashodanandana Rajajana Ranjana. Yashodanandana Rajajana Ranjana. Yamuna Tiravanachari. Yamuna Tiravanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol. Jai Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jai Prabhupada. Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki, Shri Shri Gaur Nityananda ki, Shri Narasimha Bhagavan ki, His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki, Gaur Bhaktivinoda ki. Hare Krishna. Thank you for having us. Om Jnana Timarandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurminitam Dena Tasmai Shri Gurve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So please repeat after me. Shri Nrsimha Jai Nrsimha, Jai Jai Nrsimha, Praladesha Jaya Padma, Mukha Padma Bringa. So we're having an auspicious few days, Nrsimha Caturdasi. So it's a great opportunity. Srila Prabhupada, many times we'd hear him say after speaking about Krishna consciousness, he would end his lecture, so please just try to understand Krishna. So this is a great opportunity to try to understand the Lord, who is appearing in a very different form than his Krishna form, and to increase our understanding, our appreciation, our affection for, our devotion for that unlimited Supreme Person. Just chant this one other mantra here from the 7th canto of the Bhagavatam. Om Namo Bhagavate Tubhyam Purushaya Mahatmane Harayed Bhutta Singhaya Brahmane Paramatmane. O my Lord, full of 6 opulences, O Supreme Person, O Supreme Soul, killer of all miseries, O Supreme Person in the form of a wonderful lion and man, let me offer my respectful obeisances unto you. So, this is one of Prahlad's prayers. I'd like to speak a little about Lord Nrsimha Dev, and then focus on Prahlad Maharaj, and specifically Prahlad's prayers, because he's our example. Prabhupada said Prahlad Maharaj is our guru. So should be interested in how to, in a very pure way, approach, with our mind, our intelligence, our heart connect with this personality of Nrsimhadev, who has appeared for our benefit, and we'll read about the details of that. But very a nice little appreciation. Who is this personality, Nrsimhadev? Not some created mystical figure from some historical literatures, but the eternal Supreme Person. I have a couple verses from Brahma Samhita that gives us a nice feeling for who is that personality. Beginning with, it's just two. Ramadi Murtishu Kalaniyamena Tishtan Nanavataram Akarod Bhuvaneshu Kintu Krishna Swayam Samabhavat Parama Pumanyo Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, who manifested himself personally as Krishna and the different avatars in the world in the forms of Rama, Nrsimha, etc., as his subjective portions. So, and here it's mentioned Ram and Nrsimha. They are primary. Jiva Goswami says they're called Paravasta avatars, primary incarnations that are, and their qualification is that they're full, completely full with the six opulences of beauty, strength, wealth, fame, knowledge, renunciation, like that. And so Nrsimhadev is very, very important. And then the other verse. Advaitam achyutam anadim anantarupam adyam parana purusham navayovanam cha vedeshu durlabam adurlabam atma bhakto govindam adi purusham tamaham bhajami. So Govindam Adi Purusham, this is Lord Brahma speaking. He's worshipping the Adi, the original personality, the avatari, Govinda, Krishna, who is Advaitam, not dual, not two, is only one person. Achyutam, infallible. He can't be, his personality, his purpose, his words, everything cannot be challenged, cannot be defeated by any other personality. Anadim, he's without beginning. This is a definition of God, that he has no cause. Anadim, Anantarupam, unlimited forms. One person, Advaitam, not two, but Anantarupam. And so we're worshiping this one form these days as Sri Narasimhadev, who came for his own purpose, very specific purpose. Adyam, but he has no beginning, but he's the beginning of everything, the cause of all causes. As the Bhagavatam states, Janmadhyasya yataha, he from whom all other things are emanating. Or as Krishna says in the Gita, that I am the source of all material and spiritual worlds. So material energy, spiritual energy. Purana Purusham, the oldest person, he's a person. The world is full of impersonalism today, even amongst all religions. So many religions. They're talking about God, but they're not connecting with him. They're not making personal relationship with him. They're not submitting to his directions, his requests, or even attracted to his wonderful superhuman pastimes. So, but also then Navayovanam. He's the oldest eternal person, but he has like eternally youthful, never aging personality. Vedeshu Durlabham, he's unknowable, very difficult to know by the Vedas, but Adurlabham Atma Bhakto, but understandable by the devoted soul. So this is the person we're worshiping. And we're going to go through some of the prayers of Prahlad Maharaj. So Prahlad is the Atma Bhakto. He's the devoted soul that is actually understanding Nrsimhadev in full. He's absorbed in Lord Nrsimhadev. Prahlad Maharaj's his quality of devotional service that he's known for is what? Anyone? No? Anyone? Smaranam. He's always absorbed in remembering. He's Shanta Bhakta. He's in this neutrality, but he's not absorbed in this active service, but he's always absorbed in Smaranam. And this whole pastime reveals that very wonderfully. So, what is the mood, what is the purpose of the Lord's appearance? What does Krishna say in Bhagavad Gita? Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya chadushkritam dharma sangstarpanartaya sambhavam yuge yuge. So it says, I appear millennium after millennium to paritranaya sadhunam, to rescue or deliver the sadhus, the devotees, the pious people who want to know me and are eager and are taking shelter of me. And vinashaya chadushkritam, then in the special cases where no one else can do the job of annihilating some great demons. So he does it himself. He doesn't have to, but he likes to show his prowess. He likes to be the hero. The devotees love to relish his activities as the great hero of the world. So the Lord made this great arrangement himself. He actually requested, I'm just going to, in a very short synopsis, try to go over this pastime, that he arranged that his own eternal devotees from Vaikuntha, Jai and Vijay, come to this world to play the greatest demons ever. And because they were his devotees, they were qualified to, really interact with him. And Krishna, all qualities are present in the Lord, so he also likes a good fight. And in Vaikuntha, in Goloka, he doesn't get to fight. A little wrestling with the cowherd boys, but so many purposes achieved at once. So he sent these two souls. We know the story. I won't go through the whole thing. But they appeared as the sons of Diti and Kashyapa, Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. Just the epitome of a demon. Proud, arrogant, conceit, full of lust, greed, anger, envy, wanting to be the supreme person in this world, wanted to be the supreme enjoyer, the controller. This is what demoniac means. It means competing with the Lord. So immediately they became competitors. And we know Hiranyaksha went all over the world trying to find a proper match, and finally ended up meeting Lord Varahadev, Vishnu himself, in the form of a boar. They briefly fought, and Lord Boar just hit him on the cheek with his hoof and finished him. So his brother Hiranyakashipu was very distraught. Whole family was, completely devastated. And then Hiranyakashipu went on to his mission. Became to kill Vishnu. And how his plan to do that was to destroy the Brahmins the cows, the Vedas, the process of yajna, of sacrifice, because he knew that Lord Vishnu was worshipped and nourished by yajna. So a great plan, a very amazing pastime that he put the whole universe into a godless situation, ruled by fear of this great demon who was ruling. And as opposed to Vedic culture, where yajna is going on, the ruling power is a Rajarshi, is a Vaishnava, qualified Kshatriya, and the rule is going on by love and trust. Dharma is prevalent everywhere, and yajna is going on, is flourishing, and everyone sees the result, the happy, peaceful result, materially and spiritually. So Hiranyakashipu had conquered the lower and middle planetary systems. And he wanted to, his final goal was to conquer the heavenly planets, take over the kingdom of Indra. And so he approached his spiritual master Shukracharya, said, this is what I want to do. And Shukracharya directed him, you have to perform tapasya. Otherwise you can't enter into that realm. That's almost impossible. So we know the history. He did that. He went to the Mandara mountain and performed his 100 years of tapasya. And while he was doing that, this is a little important point, Indra and all the devatas came and recaptured and ran out all the demons from the middle and lower planetary systems and reconquered that. And when Indra came into the palace of Hiranyakashipu, he met the mother, his wife, Kayadu, who was pregnant, and within her womb was this great devotee Prahlad. So it's very interesting to see how the Lord arranges things. Great demon and pure devotee right in the midst. It's like the, what could be the example? Anyway, so Indra was about to kill her. Narada came, said, stop, you can't do this. He said, why? I have to. There's a demon within her womb. He will destroy us even after we conquer. No, this is a great devotee of Vishnu. You can't. All right. Well, take her away and protect her. Do something with her. Indra said to Narada, and he said, okay, and he took her to his ashram, and started speaking Bhagavat Dharma to the mother, but actually he was speaking to the great devotee Prahlad within the womb, speaking Bhagavatam, the whole Siddhanta, the whole conclusion of this philosophy. So Prahlad became the pure devotee right within the womb of his mother. And so after Hiranyakashipu's austerities, he was given the boon by Lord Brahma reluctantly, and he came back and he reconquered everything, all the 3 planetary systems. Indra and other devatas, they actually changed their forms and went and hid so they wouldn't be captured. But Hiranyakashipu ended up sitting on Indra's throne, and he was happy that he was the supreme person within the universe. So Prahlad had taken his birth, and he came and he just for the first time saw his son, picked him up and kissed him on the head and said, this boy, he will be the king of my kingdom at one point. And so he's very attached to him. So a very interesting arrangement by the Lord. So Prahlad, at 5 years old, he was sent to the school. Nanda and Amarka and Shanda were teaching him all the politics of work hard, Dharma was for getting artha. And once you had money, then it was enjoyment. This is the purpose of life, goal of life. And then a bunch of political affairs to conquer your enemies. And then the whole point of that Prahlad was very affected by, there's friend and there's enemy. He couldn't relate to that. He started being, a little outspoken. Shantanu Marka became very disturbed, and they chastised him and trained him up a little bit more. And Prahlad was, shut his mouth, and then they took him to his father to show him what a good student he was. His father asked, "My dear Prahlad, please explain, what is the best thing you have learned?" And first thing, Prahlad took a deep breath and he Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atma, Nivedanam. And it goes on, Itit Pum Sarpita Vishnu. Anyone who's taken these 9 processes of devotional service to Vishnu, he's considered the most learned person. And he went on and spoke some more. And Hiranyakashipu started shaking and his lips were quivering and his smoke coming out of his ears. And he looked at the Shantanu Marka. "What have you done? What have you taught this person, my boy?" And so at that point, he actually threw him off his lap. And anyway, there was a couple times around, but he said, "Kill this boy." So he had it was an assistant who was actually a cannibal come and take Prahlad. And he went through, we've heard the story, many, many processes trying to kill Prahlad. Couldn't be done. Prahlad would sit down and meditate on the Lord. And every time something super wonderful happened that Prahlad could not be killed. Couple things. Do you know why he couldn't be killed? He was put in this pen with this huge elephant who was in a rut. He was angry and agitated, and any human being that went there, he would kill him practically. So they said, "Prahlad, go sit in the middle." And so Prahlad just sat down and started chanting, "Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya." And a very, very sweet voice described. His voice was so sweet and enchanting. And the elephant, they were watching the elephant. The elephant was like, and then all of a sudden he turned and the elephant started just going like this. And it said he chanted for 3 hours. And they said, "All right, Prahlad, let's go." So they have to try something else. Took him into some area where there was some man with a big basket smoking something on a pipe. And he said, "This boy wants to see your pets." So the man tipped his basket, and all these amazing, ferocious cobras and poisonous snakes came out, like this. He was a snake charmer. And so, they said, "Prahlad, sit down." And so Prahlad just sat down. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. And the snakes came, the snakes come like this, and their tongue going out, said like, feeling the air and very sensitive, and the snakes came around and all. Pretty soon the snakes were going like this, just dancing, again defeated. Threw him off a cliff. And it said there's a statement, and the person who was doing it, he said he saw some big bird like a big eagle come down and kind of catch him and lay him down on the ground. So we know who that was, Sri Garudaji. And anyway, on and on. Another mystical demon was created to kill him by some sorcerer, and the demon came like a big cloud and just came around Prahlad and kind of circumambulated him, and then all of a sudden went over to the master that created him and just gobbled him up. So everybody, nobody wanted to kill Prahlad. Nobody could kill Prahlad. So this was the Lord's mercy. He was being protected again and again. And Holika, everyone know who's Holika? Hiranyakashipu's sister, ugly, demoness. Everybody hated her. And she liked that. She had this rasa with everyone. She'd scare the children and they'd all run away. And it said that the children were more fearful of her even than Hiranyakashipu. So she was directed, take this Prahlad and finish him. So she went outside the compound, and it was a big, like a funeral pyre of wood. She sat down and said, Prahlad, sit here. And she had this cloak, this chadar that she could put around, and it would protect from fire. The fire couldn't burn through it. So she loved Prahlad, actually, because it said that Prahlad didn't look at her like a demon. He saw the soul within the body. He looked at her, very compassionately and lovingly. And so she felt that, and she saw he was this, saintly, very special person. And so she actually sacrificed her life to save Prahlad. She wrapped her cloak around Prahlad, lit the fire. She just sat entered a trance meditation, and her body was just burnt up. And the fire went down, and Prahlad just took the cloak off and walked away again and again. His favorite dish was prepared, given to his mother. His mother fed it to him, and everyone was sure he was going to be finished, because he would have to accept that thing from his own mother. And his sister asked afterward, Simika asked him, Prahlad, how did you avoid this poison? He said, I just offered the food to Vishnu, as I always do, and it was nectar. So, anyway, Hiranyakashipu could not believe that he was being protected again and again, and he became so angry that he said, I will kill you myself. So this attracted Narasimhadev to appear. The demigods had already gone to Lord Vishnu to tell him about the problems in the universe that Hiranyakashipu was creating, but and Lord Vishnu said, I know what's going on, and I will correct the problem myself. Go and engage in your devotional service, be patient, I will come when the time is right. And so the whole universe was suffering so much from this demon, but only at this point, to show his affection for Prahlad, this is when the Lord appeared in this wonderful form, half man, half lion. So I'm going to go through some of Prahlad's prayers. First, there's a nice, Prabhupada said we should memorize prayers from Srimad Bhagavatam. Very easy way to enter into perfect this process of vandanam, this process of devotional service. So here's a statement from 7th canto. The Lord is speaking to Prahlad. Those who follow your example will naturally become my pure devotees. You are the best example of my devotee, and others should follow in your footsteps. One who always remembers your activities and my activities also, and who chants the prayers you have offered, becomes free in due course of time from the reactions of material activities. So that's a wonderful blessing that we actually can, because we can't go forward in devotional service if we're under the pressure of our material karmic reactions. As Krishna say in the Gita, that those who free from past reactions, they're purified, they can go forward. Anyway, free from past sinful reactions, he actually can enter into pure devotional service. So, here's Prahlad addressing the Lord. Again, 7th canto. My dear Lord, O Supreme Personality of Godhead, Because I was born in an atheistic family, I am naturally attached to material enjoyment. Therefore, kindly do not tempt me with these illusions. The Lord was offering him some benediction. I am very much afraid of material conditions, and I desire to be liberated from materialistic life. It is for this reason that I have taken shelter of your lotus feet. So Prahlad is taking the role. He's setting an example for us. He's taking the role of a conditioned soul. And the Lord arranged that he take birth in the family of great demon. So he's saying, I was born in an atheistic family, and I'm naturally attached to material enjoyment. So we should see that we have material attachments and not approach the Lord that for any material benediction. But he's admitting, I am very much afraid of material conditions. Does anyone ever have any fear or anxiety? You know? The winter in Chicago is coming. You know, I notice sometimes I'm getting older. The body is not getting any more peaceful. I know the clock is ticking, right? That's a natural propensity. Fear is there. So he says, for this reason, to be liberated from materialistic life, I'm approaching you, taking shelter of your lotus feet. The Lord is, and this is there, the lotus feet. So to bow down at the lotus feet of the Lord, it's shelter. He'll give shelter. He'll smile upon us. After Nrsimhadev killed Hiranyakashipu, he was so fearful. He was roaring, and he just couldn't give up that bhava of this anger, showing supreme anger. And all the devatas and everyone was approaching kind of like at a distance, fearfully offering some glorification here and there, but he wouldn't cool down. And finally, everyone finished what they had to say, and Lord Brahma was there, and he said, Prahlad, you go. You know, you're responsible for all this anyway. And so Prahlad, very humbly just walked forward and offered his obeisances at the Lord's feet. And different descriptions, the Lord picked him up and actually, sometimes touched his head or kissed his head. And Prahlad had a garlanded him. And then he just started offering these prayers. And then the Lord was, by these prayers of loving devotion and, he's teaching. Prahlad is teaching. Prahlad is our guru and the example of a pure devotee. So, and the Lord came because of Prahlad's love, because of his attachment. He had this, full attachment and real bhava, real feeling for the Lord. So, the next one, prayer I'll read. O my Lord, I am your unmotivated servant, and you are my eternal master. There's no need of our being anything other than master and servant. You are naturally my master, and I'm naturally your servant. We have no other relationship. So he made it really simple. Prabhupada said, Krishna consciousness is simple for the simple, but difficult for the crooked, who have some motivation. So if we have motivation, going forward in Krishna consciousness, we'll feel difficulty, or we'll go so slow, we'll feel some frustration. But as Bhagavatam says, the Savai Pungsam Paro Dharmo Yato Bhakti Ardhosaje Ahaitiki Apratyata Yayatma Suprasidati, that topmost dharma for the human being is that which brings one to the stage of pure, loving, devotional service to the Lord, and that's characterized ahaitiki apratyata, unmotivated and uninterrupted. So pure devotional service it's like a constant. What do they say? What does Rupa Goswami say? It's like we have to come to this. It's sthayi bhava. It's a constant emotion from the heart. We don't become forgetful. And Prahlad Maharaj is situated there, and he's teaching us that can be maintained by always remembering that I am the Lord's eternal servant. Whatever he asks, I'm not asking anything from him. So if someone approaches you, regularly, I need this, I want that, please give me that, this, that. You're like, you're just like, boy, this guy is really demanding. But if somebody comes up and just offers some simple words of love, I have so much love for you, please let me serve you. It's like, naturally, the heart is a natural psychology. The heart will be so attracted to that. So the mood is just service, not material enjoyment. Material enjoyment is what? Is based on, illusory conceptions, the bodily concept of life. But, love is based on understanding the soul and the soul's relationship with the Lord. But unfortunately, people approach God praying for these illusory things. So we should see the difference. What is real? What is pure devotion? And Bhagavatam, right away, in the second verse of the Srimad Bhagavatam, it points this out clearly, calling it kaitava dharma, cheating religion, asking for some material purpose. So, not to be, in another verse, Prahlad says, if I'm asking something for you in exchange, I'm just like a merchant. So we shouldn't be like merchant with the Lord. Okay, another one. I offer my respectful obeisances unto Lord Nrsingadev, the source of all power. O my Lord, who possesses nails and teeth just like thunderbolts, kindly vanquish our demon-like desires for fruitive activity in this material world. Please appear in our hearts and drive away our ignorance, so that by your mercy we may become fearless in the struggle for existence in this material world. So, we're talking about demons, Hiranyakashipu and company, big demons. But we have demons right within our own body and mind, within our heart. Our material desires, they're cheating us from pure devotional service, from experiencing pure love of God, Krishna Prema. And we should always keep in front of us, what is our goal? What do we want to achieve? We want spiritual, loving experience with the Lord. So this we can ask, especially to these special days, Nrsimha Caturdasi, the appearance of Lord Nrsingadev. That's his purpose, to destroy demons. So individually we can offer this prayer, that please kindly vanquish our demon-like desires for fruitive activity in this material world. We want to give up the identity of being a fruitive worker. So we all need an occupation and we're all struggling for existence, but there's a way to do it and be Krishna conscious. Krishna has given me this occupation. This is how he's maintaining me and my family. But I'm doing it for him. So, and to become fearless in the struggle for existence in this material world. He's protecting me and he's maintaining me. This is his blessing that we can have this realization for the devotee. Do our duty, which means our occupation and everything it takes to maintain body and soul together, family, and then as much pure devotional activities as possible put into our life. The next prayer, O my Lord, best of the givers of benediction, if you at all want to bestow a desirable benediction upon me, then I pray from your Lordship that within the core of my heart there be no material desires. So again, free from material desires. This is real. Talk about liberation. So liberated from it's a state of consciousness. It's not that we're going to go somewhere else, but right here, right now, if we become free from material desires, then the Lord can appear in the heart. He can sit on the heart. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught his devotees he was cleansing the Gundicha temple. Many of us have heard this story, but cleansing the temple was like cleansing the heart. So they were cleansing the temple so Lord Jagannath would come and sit on the throne. And he said it's just like cleansing the heart. Unless the heart is cleansed, the Lord won't sit there and have a loving relationship with his devotee. So anyway, one point we had here. No material desires. So material desires come from ignorance, and ignorance is a cause of fear. So this is the part of the struggle for material existence in this world. And the benediction means in this verse, if you at all want to bestow a desirable benediction upon me, he's saying, so it means to what is beneficial for the soul, not for the material body. So we can always distinguish. What is my real self-interest? And only that the Lord can give. We can do our part, but he's the super soul within the heart. He's doing the cleansing. He's purifying. This is Lord Chaitanya's movement, Chaito Darpanam Arjanam, and we know it's coming from Kirtan. Prahlad Maharaj, he's always chanting, glorifying the Lord. That was his, and remembering. And therefore he remained pure, and he could actually attract the Lord. Okay, another one. My dear Lord of the Vaikuntha planets, where there is no anxiety, my mind is extremely sinful and lusty, being sometimes so-called happy and sometimes so-called distressed. My mind is full of lamentation and fear, and it always seeks more and more money. Thus it has become most polluted and is never satisfied in topics concerning you. I am therefore most fallen and poor. In such a status of life, how shall I be able to discuss your activities? So why he is not satisfied? And his mind is full of lamentation and fear. He's admitting, because my mind, I'm sinful and lusty. Ungodly qualities are there. So, and the Lord describes in Bhagavad Gita, in the 3rd chapter, how the senses, mind, intelligence are the sitting places of this lust. And lust covers the real knowledge of the living entity and bewilders him. So we know what to do. Take shelter. Associate with the Lord. His name, qualities, pastimes are actually association. This is bhakti yoga. Okay. And he's admitting, I am most fallen and poor. Thus, how shall I be able to discuss your activities? So we should analyze, we should question why I'm not attracted to sitting and hearing Srimad Bhagavatam and chanting the holy names unlimitedly. Because the mind and the intellect, they're contaminated. So that should only enthuse us to take up the process more. If we're diseased with something, we may not like the medicine, but if we know our real self-interest, we take it. Okay, one more. My dear Lord, you are always transcendently situated on the other side of the river of death. But because of the reactions of our own activities, we are suffering on this side. Indeed, we have fallen into this river and are repeatedly suffering the pains of birth and death and eating horrible things. Now kindly look upon us, not only upon me, but also upon all others who are suffering. And by your causeless mercy and compassion, deliver us and maintain us. So just like Mahaprabhu says in his Shikshastika prayer, Ayi nanda tanujas kinkaram patitam mam vishame bhavam bhuto kripaya tavapada pankaja stita duli sadrisham vachintaya. Admitting, oh my Lord, I'm your eternal servant, but somehow or other I've fallen into this ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me as just one little atom at your lotus feet. So this is the conviction of the devotee that the Lord only can pick us up. And one of a very favorite verse of Srila Prabhupada, just one more. O best of the great personalities, I'm not at all afraid of material existence, for wherever I stay, I'm fully absorbed in thoughts of your glories and activities. My concern is only for the fools and rascals who are making elaborate plans for material happiness and maintaining their families, societies, and countries. I am simply concerned with love for them. So this is natural quality of the Vaishnava, of great compassion and mercy, thinking of the suffering from others, of others. Paradukkha dukhi. He's happy just hearing and chanting about the Lord, because his mind is fully absorbed in that. But he's unhappy to see the sufferings of foolish materialists who are chasing after illusory happiness. Okay. I had a few others, but I think the time is up. So I'd like to stop and give a little room for questions. Just one final thing. Like a blessing that's being given. Says, anyone who with great attention hears this narration concerning the activities of Prahlad Maharaj, the killing of Hiranyakashipu, and the activities of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Nrsingadev, surely reaches the spiritual world where there is no anxiety. Shri Nrsinga Bhagavan ki, Bhakta Prahlad Maharaj ki. So, any question comes to mind or anything to add to the discussion here, Prabhu? Nice and loud so we can hear there.
They're all motivated in how they render their service in a positive way. So I was wondering if I was thinking wrong by saying I should be motivated, otherwise my service is so much routine.
Too much? Excuse me?
No, I always think my service is so routine.
So
I
routine.
always feel I ask the Lord to give me some motivation so I can serve Him
Okay.
with love.
Where's the motivation come from? It's inspiration. It's attraction. So to the degree where, as Krishna says in the Gita, ye yatamam prapadyante tang satava bhajamiham, as they surrender unto me, I reward them or reciprocate you know, like that. So the more we hear, so it takes something on our part, so it's not just the same old routine thing. It takes us putting energy into hearing about the Lord and different modes of service. Because service is not the external, what you may see. Even as devotees, we're running around and doing so much work and mostly burning up our passionate energy. But real service is from the heart. It's coming from self-realization, spiritual realization, that I'm an eternal part and parcel of the Lord. I'm by nature His servant. I want to please Him. I have a great opportunity to satisfy Him. So that's my motivation, to please Him. So if there's too much material desire, some kind of other motivation that if I do this, I'll get, some adoration, distinction, profit, whatever, we won't get the feeling. We won't get the taste for it. We will feel like, oh, okay, it's just routine. I have to do this. I have to do that. But if we're really taking shelter, we feel a little dry, right? I'm trying to understand your question properly. So we should actually pray. We should cry and pray to the Lord that, please give me some real feeling for serving you, loving you. I don't want to just be an impersonal machine. So again, it's like we have to be very introspective how to surrender more to the Lord. And that's within the mind and with the heart. Anyway, it's a good question, and it could be big discussion. Is that okay for now? Okay. Someone else? Otherwise, we can stop there. See,
Thank you,
Mataji's
Prabhu.
coming with a microphone.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Okay, thank you very much. Shri Nrsimha Bhagavan ki.
Thank you, Prabhu, for the wonderful lecture. And can I have a big Hari Bol for Prabhu? Hari Bol! Excellent. So, so we have on the auspicious occasion of Narasimha Caturdasi, we have a very small program today for all of you. But I just quickly want to make some announcements as well. So today's Sunday feast is sponsored by Abhay Kumar Prabhu and his family, seeking Krishna and devotees' blessings for friends and family. So can we say one round of the Mahamantra for him and his family, please? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Prabhu. Yes. Thank you very much. Just a couple more announcements. We have our annual summer picnic coming up. And for all of you who went last year and participated, you will recall how much fun it was for kids and for families. For this year, the picnic is on June 15th. The plan is for a cruise on the St. Charles River, and there will be kirtan and some Krishna conscious activities as part of the cruise. It's in the evening at 5:30 p.m. And the request I have from the coordinator is that Janki Mataji is the coordinator. She will be sending out the information in various groups and workplace and everything to sign up. And the request is to please sign up by next Sunday if you would like to join. It's a very fun picnic, so I'm sure all the kids will enjoy. So please, as soon as you see this announcement, go ahead and sign up and talk to Janki Mataji for more details. The other announcement I have for today is that we have our fundraising dinner coming up as well. It is on June 2nd, and as you all know, we have a full fundraising team here led by Shyam Prabhu, who has been working tirelessly for months and weeks and years now to raise funds for temple construction. And this is one of the many events that they organize. So this year it's on June 2nd, and we are requesting everybody to please participate, to please feel inspired, like Prabhu just said. Please feel motivated to come to the dinner and participate. And there is a kirtan planned by His Grace Gauravani Prabhu, who is a world famous kirtane, and you will really, really enjoy his attendance there. So please come forward and participate. And if you have any questions, there is a flyer outside on the visitor desk with more details about the venue and everything. Please feel free to take a flyer or talk to Shyam Prabhu. He's around in the hall as well. And the third announcement I have for today actually is more about giving a note of thanks to all of our volunteers who have worked behind the scenes today to celebrate this festival. In our cooking team, we have Shrikant Prabhu, Mahati Mataji, Lalita Mataji, Soumya Mataji, Lakshmi Mataji, Manasa Mataji, Anita Mataji, Nilesh Prabhu, Vivek Prabhu, Ravikant Prabhu, Alka Mataji. The cleaning team today is comprised by Nilesh Prabhu, Krishna Murari Prabhu, Vivek Prabhu, Sabyasachi Prabhu, Bhuvan Prabhu. Priest services, for those of you who were here for the Yagna a little while ago, around 2:30, the priest services were provided by Radha Kunj Bihari Prabhu, Panduranga Prabhu, Chandramukhi Mataji, and of course our very own Dhananjay Prabhu. The shopping for today's prasadam has been done by Madhukar Prabhu, Sanjay Prabhu, Nilesh Prabhu, Shrikant Prabhu. The beautiful decorations that you see on the altar, they have been led by Janki Mataji with help from Sunita Mataji, Rajni Mataji, Anjali Mataji, Madhu Mataji, Surekha Mataji, and Panduranga Gopal Prabhu. So a big, please can we say a big Haribol to all of our volunteers. Haribol! Thank you, wonderful. And next up we have is bhajans that are going to be performed by Mukunda Prabhu. Is he here? Okay, wonderful. So we'll have a 15-minute bhajan program, and then followed by that we will have our monthly Sankirtan report to Sri Narasimha Dev and Srila Prabhupada. That will be led by Shatarupa Mataji and Vamsidhari Prabhu. So with that, over to Mukunda Prabhu, and then after that, please, around 7 o'clock, we have a very delicious Sunday feast. Prasadam ready, so please join us for the prasadam at 7 o'clock in the basement area. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll say. Hare Krishna. So on the occasion of Lord Nrsingadev's appearance day, we'll sing Nrsinga prayers. Hare Krishna. Shh, if everybody could please be quiet just for a little bit. So Nrsinga prayers is obviously a normal part of our ISKCON program. We sing it after every arti. And sometimes it can be very robotic. So we're asking that today when we sing the Nrsinga prayers, I'll just read the translation before we sing it, and then we can sing with full attention and intention, and we can pray to Lord Nrsingadev to protect our bhakti so that we can continue to grow in our devotional service to Krishna. So I'll read the translation and then we can sing together. We can face the deities. I offer my obeisances to Lord Narasimha, who gives joy to Prahlad Maharaj, and whose nails are like chisels on the stone-like chest of the demon Hiranyakashipu. Lord Narasimha is here and also there. Wherever I go, Lord Narasimha is there. He is in the heart and is outside as well. I surrender to Lord Narasimha, the origin of all things and the supreme refuge. O Keshava, O Lord of the universe, O Lord Hari, who have assumed the form of half man, half lion, all glories to you, with the wonderfully sharp nails on your beautiful lotus hands, you have ripped apart the wasp-like body of Hiranyakashipu. Nrsingadev Bhagavan ki jai. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Praladadayine. Praladadayine. Hiranyakashipurvakshaha. Hiranyakashipurvakshaha. Shilatanka nakalaye. Shilatanka nakalaye. Shilatanka nakalaye. Latanka naka. Ito Narasimha parato Narasimha. Ito Narasimha parato Narasimha. Yato yato yami tato Narasimha. Yato yato yami tato Narasimha. Bahir Narasimha Hridaye Narasimha. Bahir Narasimha Hridaye Narasimha. Narasingamadim Sharanam Prapade. Narasingamadim Sharanam Prapade. Narasimhamadem sharanam prapadye. Narasimhamadem sharanam prapadye. Gamadem sharanam prapadye. Tava karakamalavare nakam adbhuta shringam dalita hiranyakashipo tanuvrengam keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Tava Karakam Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Narasimhadev, Jaya Narasimhadev, Jaya Narasimhadev, Jaya Narasimhadev, Jaya Narasimhadev. Jaya Narahari, Jaya Narahari, Jaya Narahari, Jaya Narahari, Jaya. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Shri Nrsimhadev Bhagavan ki jai, Shri Prahlad Maharaj ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Harinam Sankirtan ki jai, Itai Gaur Premanandi Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. So we'll be doing our monthly report to the lordships. We'll all do it together. So you can all please rise up and then come towards the altar. Let's all do it together. Thank you.
Namo
Namo
Vishnupadaya
Vishnupadaya
Krishna Prestaya
Krishna Preshtaya
Bhutale
Bhutale
Srimate
Srimate
Bhakti Vedanta
Bhakti Vedanta
Swamin
Swamin
Iti Namine
Iti Namine
Namaste
Namaste
Saraswate Deve
Saraswate Deve
Gauravani Pracharine
Gauravani Pracharine
Nirvisesha
Nirvisesha
Sunyavadi
Shunyavadi
Paschatya Desatarine.
Paschatya Deshatarine.
Dear Srila Prabhupada, please accept our most humble obeisances at the dust of your divine lotus feet. All glories to your divine grace, all glories to your transcendental books. Thank you so much for your mercy in our lives. By your mercy, we were continuing our outreach services and had very wonderful monthly Sankirtan festival yesterday at the Naperville River Walk despite the rain. With this, we are witnessing how Krishna consciousness is really magical, and your mercy is really magical, enabling us experience Krishna's presence and mercy in the present conditions of this world. We are halfway of this year, and we are finding ourselves in need of much more of your mercy and strength to carry out this service with much more Krishna consciousness. Our goal, our motto this year was to offer this service with much Krishna conscious strength and become much energized by offering this service in terms of Krishna consciousness. Our motto was stay healthy to serve and serve in Sankirtan to stay healthy. Being in the middle of the year, we call out for your mercy to really receive your mercy fully in the ways you desire. So now we offer our combined counts from the last month's MSF, Shri Ramnavami MSF, and this month's MSF, Lord Narasimha Caturdasi MSF, for your pleasure and for the pleasure of Lordships. Total for door-to-door team, we had distributed a total of 210 books. And from Patel Brothers, we had distributed 34 books. And from festivals and events, we had distributed 150 books. And finally, for MSF, we had distributed 65. And Smart Box, we had distributed 47 books. It is almost close to 500 books in the last 2 months. Thank you so much, Srila Prabhupada. We want to remain forever happy in the offering of our small services for your pleasure. And we pray for protection and we pray to bless us. Your aspiring servants, ISKCON Naperville community.
Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Radha Madhava, Radha Madhava Radhe. Jaya Radha Shama Sundar Radha Shama Sundar Radhe. Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha Jaya Bhakta Pralad Jaya Bhakti. Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha Jaya Bhakta Pralad. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Narasimhadev, Jaya Narasimhadev, Jaya Narasimhadev, Jaya Narasimhadev. Jaya Narasimhadev, Jaya Narasimhadev, Jaya Narasimhadev, Jaya Narasimhadev. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. संकीर्तन यज्ञ की, हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की।